What is feminism, and what does it mean to be a true feminist? Feminism is the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. Although largely originating in the West, feminism is manifested worldwide and is represented by various institutions committed to activity on behalf of women's rights and interests. But the real question I think we face here is, what happened to feminism? Some may argue that our battles have already been won, at least in Western society. Others still feel that there are more battles and issues to fight. This is what I wanted to explore in this video. I think a great way to start off this conversation is Game of Thrones star Maisie Williams. She touched upon this issue and was quoted as, "When she first learned the word feminist, she didn't realize why it was used as a label. I remember thinking, isn't that just like everyone?" she said. And then I realized everyone is not a feminist, unfortunately. But I also feel like we should stop calling feminists and just start calling people who aren't feminist sexist. And then everyone else is just human. You are either a normal person or sexist. I sometimes really worry about speaking up about feminist subjects out of fear of being bashed by women on social media. And there's something not right there. Yeah, sometimes it's men too. But there are women who are just nasty.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. You still haven't even told me what it is. Run with it.
I have told you what it is.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
Why are you telling me to do it? You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And then you punched me in the fucking thing, and you
figured
in
it
the
out.
face, and you said, no, fuck, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I watched you lie, and then
I didn't punch you,
and
by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
No, you've been a lot of times. I don't know, a long time.
No, when you fucking have a closed fist.
Okay, I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are your toes?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You're
physical fights?
such a baby!
Because
Grow the fuck up!
Because you start physical fights?
I did start physical fights.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the fuck out.
Women indeed can be nasty. There was an instance where a man who identified as a quote-unquote woman went into a spa in Los Angeles and exposed herself.
We spa, so it's okay. I just want to be clear with you. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He can stay there. What sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man. He is not no female.
Women can be both physically and psychologically be abusive. There is no doubt about that. However, especially amongst politicians and high-profile celebrities, sexual harassment and abuse still happens.
Additional women came forward on Tuesday to say that former Vice President Joe Biden touched them in ways that made them feel uncomfortable. Caitlin Caruso and DJ Hill each recounted their experiences to the New York Times. Caruso is 22, and she told the Times that Biden rested his hand on her thigh, even as she attempted to show her discomfort by squirming in a seat during a sexual assault event at the University of Nevada at Las Vegas. Hill is 59, and she told the Times that while taking a photograph with Biden in 2012, the then Vice President placed his hand on her shoulder and began moving it down her back. She said it made her, quote, very uncomfortable.
First, I want you to know directly from me that I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances. I am 63 years old. I've lived my entire adult life in public view. That is just not who I am. And that's not who I have ever been. There is one complaint that has been made that bothered me most. That was a complaint made by a young woman, Charlotte Bennett, who worked in my office. And it's important to me that you fully understand the situation. Charlotte worked in my office last year as an assistant. She was smart, talented, and eager to learn. She identified herself to me as a survivor of sexual assault. She said that she came to work in my administration because of all the progress we had made in fighting sexual assault. She talked about the personal trauma that she endured and how she was handling it. I could see how it had affected her. I could see her pain. People now ask me, why was I even talking to this young woman if I knew she was dealing with such issues? Why did I even engage with her? That is the obvious and fair question, and one I have thought a lot about.
Governor Newsom, his ex-wife, Jennifer Siebold Newsom, I think that is her name, yes. She called me, and she set up a meeting with me to meet her somewhere in Brentwood. And I actually went, and I got very creeped out, and I saw her sitting where I was supposed to meet her, and I looked at her, and I turned around and went back into my car and drove away. She wanted to meet me. She reached out.